Why are these
Babe.
lights on?
Babe.
Not in this car.
Stop
2 minutes.
David,
I'm
Gordy
leaving.
won't leave me alone.
Did you brush your teeth?
Gordy,
Which one
what
are
are
you
you
supposed to
doing?
be in?
Mom, that's
on,
in the
guys.
toilet again.
Yeah,
Hey,
get she's ready.
Farted.
Oh my
Babe,
gosh,
Gordy,
what's that
get
smell?
your
Clean
shoes.
your room.
Gordy, was that you?
Hey,
Babe.
David.
Bye-bye.
It's
Let
Mom.
everybody
Mom.
go.
Yeah, there's snacks.
Oh,
Let everybody go.
I love you guys so much. Babe, are you in the bathroom again?
Hola y bienvenidos a nuestro programa, El Herm's House. Oh, my bad. Hi, guys. Welcome to another episode of Herm's House. We just got back from Florida, so you know, it's like
We're
all
gonna do like our intro, but like in English?
ours.
Well, yeah, what
Oh.
you just did, because not everybody speaks Spanish here.
You don't know that, Mom. She listens. That's about it. She speaks Espanol perfectly. Anywho, hi. Welcome to the next episode of Herm's House. I am your host, Herm. How do you do? And it's my beautiful wife, Christine.
Welcome to season 2
Season 2.
of Herm's House.
Just kidding.
Some of you may be wondering, it's been quite a while since we dropped an episode.
A little bit.
A little bit. We got a little distracted for a while there.
I'm all cowboys out right now
You are all
Ask me
cowboys
why.
out if you're watching on YouTube.
on the YouTubes. Ask me why.
Oh my gosh. Okay, why?
Because training camps have begun, and we're ready for this is our year. This one, 2025.
I've been hearing that
Yes.
since we started
No,
dating.
I feel like that's unnecessary, but
And, you know,
anyways,
hasn't happened yet.
how's your summer been?
Me?
Yeah.
Or the audience?
I don't care about them.
What? Don't say that aloud. They're actually listening right
Got it.
now. And if they don't think you care about them,
Uh-huh.
then they're not going to listen.
That's
It's very true. If I was listening to a podcast, like,
How
I
many
don't care about my
influencers
audience.
do you have on your Instagram that they're like, oh my god, I love you guys so much?
Everybody.
In reality, they're like, just buy my stuff and shut up. Quit DMing me. I'm not gonna
No,
respond."
no, everybody. Like, I legit am happy and love everybody that supports me and follows me.
Oh
like-
yeah, no, for sure.
No. Ugh. Great. Now we just lost another 100 followers. Thanks a lot, babe.
Oh, that puts us at negative 19. If we lost 100 followers,
Wait, how many do we... Wait, how many does that make us have?
Uh,
120?
that would be
I don't do quick
you
math.
nailed it.
It's not. It's not, no. Anyways,
Mhm.
so our summer. That's what you wanted to talk about.
Yes.
My mic just like leaned forward. I didn't even touch it. It just did the sad like even my microphone's like over it.
Yeah.
Over it so hard. They're back. They're talking.
Yeah.
This is
I was
annoying.
enjoying my break.
Anyways,
Yep. Our summer, how it started. Let's see. Back in June. Beginning of June, we all as a family flew out to Orlando, Florida. And Bubba, aka Noah, our oldest, he met us there. That was an adventure in itself. Okay, let's start from the beginning. We land. Well, we're flying there was not bad. Like, I would have to say, us two with 4 kids, mind you, 3 of them are teenagers, but one of them was Gordy, and he's 5 at the time. You know, he's kind of a handful most times. Oh, bless you.
sorry,
Don't
I
hold
had
in
a
your
sneeze.
sneezes. That's not good.
I didn't, I
Just
sneezed,
let her
it
rip,
just-
tater chip. Jeez, Lou.
that's not good radio etiquette.
I doubt it. Push a button.
I don't have a button. I mean, I probably have a button, but I don't want to push a button and mess it up like I've done in the past.
This also ain't radio. But anywho, so we fly out from here in Tucson. We make it to, where did we land first? Did we go to
You know,
Dallas?
it's been a whole month. I'm
It's
not
been a
sure.
whole month. And on the way back, we flew to Houston. I think we were in Dallas first. Yeah, we landed in Dallas first.
Was
Remember
it
we were-
Dallas?
I
Oh,
was
yeah, it
trying
was
to-
Dallas
yeah, 'cause
because
Gordy was
we were
playing
on at
that Mavericks.
Whataburger, and the Whataburger at the Dallas airport is no longer there.
It's closed.
It's
Well, I
closed.
guess it's being remodeled.
No, it's being remodeled, but like we've been through the Dallas airport several times, so I was
And I
like
always
so
eat
excited
Whataburger.
because I was hungry. We're gonna touch down and we're gonna go get Whataburger.
Yeah. You
No
know,
Whataburger.
whatever. They're calling it what a burger. That's so weird. It's Whataburger.
Whataburger.
Oh, you're so weird. Anyway, you're
Whataburger.
so non-Texan. So,
But it is. It's Whataburger.
Oh, but
What?
it's not how you say it.
That's exactly how you say it. Have you not seen the commercials?
Yeah, ever since them friggin' folks from the north bought it, yeah, that's how you say it.
Whataburger.
Anyway.
We're saying the same thing. What
No,
are you saying?
Whataburger.
Waterburger?
No, not water. What? Get out of here.
Okay,
Anywho.
wait, what are you saying?
Yeah, Whataburger.
Waterburger.
Yep.
It's Whataburger.
Whatever. Anywho,
Is it an accent thing?
you're an accent thing. So, we landed in Dallas, no Whataburger there. We ended up, I don't know where we went, Chili's or something. But, yeah,
Oh yeah,
from
because
there,
we had a long layover.
it was a long layover, solid, I don't know, 4 hours or so. I mean,
Yeah.
it was a while trying to keep Gordy entertained. I mean, the kids, of course, they just hop on their phones and they're fine, but Gordy's not quite the same.
And then trying to keep the kids not be annoyed by Gordy, and then
Right.
to them not fighting, and just keep them happy.
Yeah, and the whole time Noah's flying in from Germany, which was like a solid 12-hour flight for him. And he had a long layover on the East Coast, like South Carolina or North Carolina or something. But then, so we fly, we all meet in Orlando. We landed in Orlando, we go get our stuff. And I tell Noah, I'm like, we're on gate 19, whatever it was.
Wait, you forgot to mention one thing about the plane rides.
What?
Because this is the first time we've flown with all of the kids.
Okay.
Like, we haven't flown with all the kids before. The only ones we've flown with together have been Gordy, and then I've flown with Gordy and Noah.
Yeah.
So we're on, and Gordy's been flying since he's been a baby. Like, as soon as he was a few months old, he was flying.
Yeah.
And it was free back then. So we were
Sit on your
like,
lap.
let's use it all we can.
Exactly.
So he flew, I feel like he's flown like maybe five times.
Yeah, probably even more.
Even more. Yeah, so, but we get on the flight, and this is his first, flight that he's actually, cognizant of being on the airplane
Yeah.
and, experience the flight. So, the flight attendants were walking by, and she's like, oh, hi, talking to him. He's like, this is my first flight. And we're like, oh, and she goes, oh my gosh, great.
Yeah.
That's so great. That's so cool.
Which we did not tell him to say. I just like to.
We didn't tell him
Nope,
to say that. He did that all on his own.
And
And
in
we had
fairness-
just talked about it, that it wasn't his first flight. Had a whole conversation with the kids waiting for this flight, that this
He's
wasn't
like-
his first flight. He's flown more than they have.
Yeah. A lot.
And, yeah. And so he's telling, the flight attendant, oh, it's his first flight. Okay, great. Flight happens. We're getting off the flight and oh, we have the pilot. He's here. He wants to meet you.
Yep.
He wants you to take a picture in the cockpit because this is your first flight.
Mhm.
And I'm just like, oh my god. So there he is, Gordy with his little backpack, his little thumbs up. He's all happy because he got to take a picture of the cockpit because it
Yeah,
was
that
his
was pretty
first
awesome.
flight. It was so funny. It was so
To
cute.
him and his brain, it was his first flight. So
Yes,
in
yeah, that's what I
fairness-
mean. It's
yeah,
it's his
fairness,
first
it was.
cognitive.
Sure. Cognizant.
Cognizant.
Yep.
There we go.
Nailed it.
That word. I'm
English.
trying. I'm trying to
Inglés
vocab.
sin barreras. So we land in Orlando.
You're so Mexican.
We all
right
go
now.
get our bags, and I'm talking to Noah and tell him, hey, meet us. We're at this gate. We're at luggage, and he's like, I'm at luggage pickup too. I'm like, what? We landed super late. We landed at heck 11:30,
Mhm.
11:30, close to midnight, and his flight got delayed, so he ended up not having to stay at our airport or in Orlando for super long. He was still in North Carolina or wherever he flew from, and so we landed roughly around the same time. And he said he got his bag, and as we grabbed our bags and we're going to go look for him, I was like, well, I'm going to go to the car rental place. So I got to pick up the van. And we're going down the escalator with our luggage. It's me and the boys. And I think you and Layla and Gordy went in the elevator, right?
Mhm. Yeah, I'm not gonna handle the stress of
This
taking
lady,
a suitcase down the elevator.
which was not a problem. Let's just be fair.
Well, let's tell your story and we can
This
see how
was
much
not
of
a
a
problem.
problem it is.
No, this lady fainted. She just got, god dang, she had to have been 75 years old. Faints on the escalator and right in front of me and starts tumbling down. And I'm like, oh my God. And I turn around and I tell Mariano, I was like, grab the bag, my bag, so it doesn't end up rolling on her after I try to save her.
Because the complexities of having the
You're rolling down the
suitcase on the
suitcase.
escalator.
Again,
Anyways,
me and the boys were fine. We were good. And this lady falls. Her suitcase is like, blah, smacking her in the face.
This is why you don't take suitcases on an escalator.
Luckily, there was another guy, and he was able to go and push the emergency stop button because she was just tumbling. I mean, it was not good. And I grabbed her bag so that we would get off of her, and then I sat her up, and she's like, "I am okay. I'm okay." I'm like, "Are you sure?" You just fell down the escalators. Like, this is. She ends up sitting up. I was like, we need to call somebody. She's like, no, it's fine. I'm just embarrassed. It's okay. She stands up. I give her her bag, and she looks at like the next escalator, and she's like, I'm gonna take the elevator. And finishes on the elevator. And I was like, oh my word, that
Well,
was
and the whole reason you're like, it's just gonna be faster if we go to the escalator.
that
And
would
I
have
was
been
like,
so
I
much
don't.
faster. That lady hadn't tumbled all the way
Well,
down.
yeah, we
And
were
in fairness,
waiting.
it was faster because she got down quicker.
Yeah, well, we were waiting for you. And I'm like, oh my God, see, this is why
This is what happens.
I told
Something
them not
happened.
to go to the escalator. And then you come around the corner, and the boys came around first, like, oh my God,
This
this
lady.
lady just biffed it so hard. It's like, what?
It was terrible.
Oh
Why
man.
is that stuff happening to me? That lady, that freaking almost passed out when we were walking home from Gordy's soccer game. Remember?
Oh
And
yeah.
she was right there in the middle of the parking lot. It was an older lady too, and I was like, I sprinted over to her. I was like, ma'am, no, holding her like,
Yeah.
bro. I've saved multiple lives. Let's be fair.
Yeah.
Motorcycle Josh, dude, crashed the
Motorcycle
motorcycle
Josh.
on the
Yep.
freeway right in front of us.
Yep.
Tourniqueted his arms with like his fingers were off.
Yeah.
Well,
You sobered up right quick. 'Cause you
oh
were
yeah,
coming home from spring
we had
training.
just come home from we were driving home from a spring training game.
Well, we were
going-
driving, and he's like, it's happening because I'm driving, and
And I'm like,
yeah, he's partying. He's like, what are you doing? Because I'm slowing down. Like I see the crash in front of me,
yeah.
so I'm slowing down. I'm trying to like block traffic. It's like that guy just crashed up there, and so he's like, oh my God.
Pull
David's like,
over.
here. Has two tall boys, hands them to the boys. I was like, yeah, no, that's not what we're gonna do right now. We're gonna hand our kids the tall boys.
I'm gonna go save a life. They can hold the tall boy.
So then he
Perfectly
runs
fine.
out there, and then like,
What
so
was
he's
spilling in my
handling,
truck?
and I was
Oh.
trying to like block the traffic. Finally, the cops show up. There's the boys holding the tall boys. They're like, no, we're not doing that. And like one's
Mind you,
open.
at
I'm like,
at
holy
this stage, I
crap.
think they're like probably 12 and 10.
Yeah, and I'm just like,
If
oh
it's been a
my
go.
gosh.
That's probably a little bit later than that, but
Yeah,
yeah,
that was
hilarious.
crazy.
Yeah, the dude, he had crashed on a motorcycle. He had tried to catch himself. We're on the freeway, so of course we're doing like 80 miles an hour. And he had tried to catch himself. His fingers like ground down. Disgusting. Anywho, they were pouring out blood. I had some ratchet straps in my truck. I ran over there, tourniqueted his arm, which was complimented by the ambulance staff who did the tourniquet. And I was like, good job, man. Thanks.
SABC.
SABC, Self-Aid Buddy Care. Shout out U.S. Air Force. Anyway, they don't use that anymore. It's like TCCC or something. I don't know what that stands for.
SABC is better.
Yeah, I heard that. And then, the lady in the parking lot when we were driving, she, like her family, which was equally as small as she was, she was a very, very small lady. We're trying to like hold her up. I sprint over there to grab her and like literally hold her up. I mean, she could have been 100 pounds. Like she was a tiny old lady. Same. She was just, I don't know, she's probably fainting from the heat, but it was in the middle of.
No, it was hot. It wasn't
Was
like,
it?
yeah, it was
Sure.
hot still.
I mean, it's Arizona. It's hot all the time. But
Mhm.
I think she was starting to faint from the heat. So I mean, if she would have fallen, it was in the middle of, asphalt. She would have cracked her skull. And then the lady at the airport, golly, I need to get like some safety pins or something, like the bag.
Like Noah used to have when he worked at the lifeguard
Exactly.
as a
Them
lifeguard.
little rings, them save
the
rings.
Save rings.
Yeah,
Every time you get a save, you get
exactly.
a ring.
So then back to our story. Jeez, Lou. We get to the airport. The lady falls. I'm calling Noah, like, meet us at the car rental place. And he's like, I'm at the car rental place. I'm like, no, you're not.
Oh my gosh,
This
you're
is
getting
not-
so frustrated.
It was,
I think it was on topic because it was humid,
it was so humid.
and you hate being hot.
It's disgusting.
And you're like trying to find him, and me and the kids are just wandering around with you and
And
trying to find him.
He's
And
like,
I'm
I'm
like,
here in front of
everybody
the
was hot,
Enterprise.
traveling all day, and I'm just like,
In front of the Enterprise. And it's like, I'm in front of the Enterprise. You're not in front of the Enterprise. And
yeah.
then finally, the question was asked, what terminal are you in? I'm like, I don't know. What do you mean? We don't usually fly out of airports that have multiple terminals. So like Tucson, second largest airport in the state of Arizona. It's just one hallway, and every gate is there. Same with El Paso, which we would live forever. And then we went down like when we were living in Santa Barbara. Santa Barbara, same thing. Like you'd go all the way down. It was a tiny airport.
But even so, if we go to the big airports, like we're getting picked up.
Yeah, somebody's picking us
you
up.
know.
That's like local. So
Yeah.
yeah, he was at a different terminal. So he had to find. So yeah, all the things he was saying was accurate. All of them.
And then we
And-
get into the van,
Oh,
and it was dirty, and it
there
stunk.
was a spoon in there.
A rusty
Big old
spoon.
metal spoon.
Yeah, I
It
was like,
smelled.
they didn't even wipe this thing down. It
There was a
so
receipt
gross.
to Universal Studios. Like, bruh, give me.
Yeah.
At least try to fool somebody.
So then when
Jeez.
we're like, okay, you told the lady, I was like, well, can we just get a discount or something? We'll take it. But then she's like, no, we'll get you in a new van. So then we had to take everything out, everybody's suitcases out of that van.
Mine's
So
just a
then,
one way. Like the exit to the from the car rental thing in the parking garage thing. If you've
hmm
ever been to the Orlando, it's not like a roundabout thing. I had to back up, all like basically go back to my spot, but backwards, just like get to that spot. Finally, park next to where the new van was going to be at.
because we got one of those 15 passengers
Yeah,
van, not 15,
yeah. No, I
15?
think it was 12 passenger.
12
Whatever.
passenger.
I mean,
And so this big old thing, it's like beep, 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 beep. It's like, it was almost like Austin Powers.
yeah,
Like,
yeah, exactly. And yeah, we ended up parking, swapped everything out, and that van was. It smelled better. It wasn't much cleaner. I mean, it really wasn't. It just didn't
Yeah,
have a
well, it was
spoon.
dollar. What do you expect?
Yeah,
Dollar thrifty.
budget. I've rented from them multiple times.
They've
Multiple times. I've
always been
never
like
had
that.
an issue. Ever.
Hey, it's cheap and it gets you from point A to point B. You can't
And C,
complain.
D, E, and F because we went everywhere when we were over there.
We
So
did.
we get to that. We finally get to the. We finally get to the hotel. Get everything unloaded. The next morning, of course, first thing we're going to. Where did we go? The first park was Epic.
Epic, the new park.
Universal. And you walk in and listen. The name is Epic. It was like the aesthetics of it.
hmm
The park was amazing. Like everything's brand new, everything's so nice, and it was pretty clean. The parking wasn't too bad. Like, well, we paid for like the upper parking. That way I could just pull in, and then you're just right by the entrance.
hmm
And
And we
mind
know
you,
by the end of the day that like our bodies are just jacked up.
yeah, so say,
Bad
mind you, we all got
knees,
some busted
bad
knees and
back.
back.
So I'm like, I don't care. Pay for the
Yeah,
front
it
parking
was like
because
$60 a day. I'm like,
yeah.
we're gonna eat it. So we go, we get to the thing, and we're waiting in line out. The first thing I wanted to ride was the Mario Kart ride because Mario Kart, like, especially, I mean, heck, it's been around since we were kids, and it's still around now. It's still super like
Well, the lands,
awesome.
like you said, were really cool.
Yes,
You walk
the
into the
Mario Land.
portal. It was a
You're
port.
walking into the freaking
The
green tube
the
thing. It
green
was
tube.
amazing.
Yeah.
You're like, it was awesome. And you go in there, and it's like a little escalator gets you to the top, and you walk in, and it's like you're in Mario Land. Like it was unreal. You had the little question mark block things that you could like even jump and punch and all the things. It was amazing. So we get a line, and the line to the Mario Kart ride was, I don't know, 400 days long. I think we spent most of the vacation there. And
Yeah, it was like 90 minutes.
and the line itself, like even though aesthetically it was cool, it was just like this gigantic room. So you didn't see anything new upon, like moving, right? That's the same thing. It's the same thing. It's a dirt track, it's like a tire track inside of some whatever. It was all the same thing. So it wasn't very cool to be in the line. I know, right? What is somebody's dragging trash cans?
The
And
trash
I did
cans.
not say anything about anybody to drag no trash cans. So did you tell them?
I did not tell him
Oh,
to
all right.
drag no
Well,
trash cans in.
somebody's dragging trash cans.
If you can hear the rumbling in the
The
back,
rumbling and stumbling and
it's
bumbling
the trash
behind us.
cans.
Yeah. So when we get to the beginning, or we get to finally the start of the line, and yeah, it was trash.
Yeah, I mean, it was funny because you would go through the line. The line, like you said, is pretty cool. It has some really cool things, interesting things to look at. You're in Bowser's Castle.
Mm-hmm.
And so you're just seeing all the like race stuff. His like you go into his
Trophies.
library and you see the different books and it has Boo the ghost like going around through the library. So you like see him in different places. So it was cool. And then you get to another part and it's like making the things that you drop or the power ups during the ride, like the bombs. So it's like you would see like little process. So that was cool. And then you're getting up there and they're like, okay, you're gonna get your little Mario hats because
Yeah.
those are the things that the VR hooks
Yep.
into. So we're like, okay, we're almost there. Like we're just hyping up. They put you in another room and they show you how it works. Like you're gonna get in there, you're gonna race. Whose team are you
Ready
gonna
to
be
go.
on? It was like if you've ever played the Wii, those little me characters, they had those things on there. So it was like the Wii kind of feel of Mario Kart, right?
Yeah.
And then you go into the next room and it has like all the suits that the characters wear, which is really cool, like Peach, Mario, Luigi, all that stuff. And it's showing you like, oh, we're gonna race and you
peaches.
and we're gonna do all of this, and we're like, okay, so we're gonna go through these doors, and I bet you it's right here. And you go through the doors, and it's another line.
Huge line.
Huge line. And this huge just like staircase. And
Yeah.
you're like,
Massive.
and you go down the first stair. You're like, oh, you see it. You see the first staircase. You're like, all right, here we go. Then you go down the first stair, and you're like, oh, and there's another staircase,
Massive.
and you're just like, oh my. It just like felt like it went on forever.
Yeah.
Everybody, as soon as it was funny because we weren't the only ones that had that reaction. Ooh, just hit that thing. It wasn't. We weren't the only ones because once you turn that corner, you just hear because you're standing there. You hear everybody go, "Oh, what?" Like everybody's just upset about it. So it was just funny. So, but then you get to the ride and you're like, "All right, here we go." I was like you. We were expecting you get into your own cart,
Right.
like whether it's connected or not. You're
Sure.
in your own cart. No, they stick 6 people to a
Mhm.
cart. Okay, whatever. Cool, great. What's going to happen? We're so excited. And it's the craziest thing. Like, you have these VRs that are kind of like off. You can't really see in them. And like, normally, if you've ever tried the VR sets, like, you feel like you're in another world. You're like, oh, this wasn't happening. It was almost like a reflection. And the
They
drivers,
were holding something in front of you, and that's just
yeah, and the drivers, the reflection of the other racers were in the glasses, but then the ride had like things going on in it. It just was a mess.
it's terrible.
Like it wasn't fully
1
thought
star.
out.
Do not recommend.
No.
Especially for the line. Oh, the wait. Goodness gracious.
For the wait to the ride, it was not
Yeah.
honestly worth it.
It
It
was
was a letdown,
Huge
unfortunately.
letdown for that one.
Though Gordy was excited about it. Like I think we know when we're Disney people, so like we know and understand what a theme park should be.
The whole time you're like, Disney would never.
Yeah. But Gordy, I think, he doesn't see past all that stuff. So he was just super excited about it
Well, of course.
and all for it. And so that was at least made up for it, him being happy and excited. But then we get out of there and it's raining. And thankfully, I looked up everything and planned before we went.
Mm-hmm.
So we had ponchos, we
She got
had
412
umbrellas, we had everything.
for 2 days.
So we decided to eat to let that rain pass.
Mm-hmm.
And it was good. That pizza they had there was called the Pizza Moon. Oh, the best pizza I feel like I've ever had. So good. And then we got to have a beer there, so that was nice. And then after we were done, my favorite world was the monsters, the classic monsters. That was really cool. The land is like very old school, kind of village looking, and in the sprinkling of the rain that was happening and the mist that they have going on in the world, it was a really cool.
It was very like
feeling.
downtown London, 1800s, like the werewolf thing, like all that kind of stuff. I've never been to London. I'm just going off of like movies and stuff, just
sure.
for the record. The one thing that the Mario world did have that was super cool was the fact that the Donkey Kong ride.
Yeah,
although
the Donkey Kong.
Also super long line. That ride itself, because it was more of a roller coaster, that one was super cool because it was. If you've ever played the Donkey Kong with the Diddy Kong video game, it was very very similar.
The minecart.
And it was super cool. That ride, I would tell you, it was super cool.
It was. I would like warning. It does jerk you around like the Matterhorn if you're a Disney fan. You're like the twists and turns. You're like
you're in a minecart.
Yeah, free chiropractic adjustment as you're going on.
You're either gonna get a chiropractic adjustment or you're gonna need one afterwards.
Yeah. But it was cool. We did How to Train Your Dragon there. That was a really neat. They had a little neat roller coaster.
Yeah.
And a little land. So that was neat. There was a couple of things we didn't get to ride on, like the big Stardust Racer, because again, it was a brand new park, so there was a lot of people. The lines were really long. The rides are breaking down like so often.
Yeah.
So that was kind of like crappy too. But overall, I think just seeing it, and I didn't get to go into the Harry Potter section of it, so I was a little sad I missed that. But we weren't, first off, didn't get there when it opened, because some people were hungover from the night before.
Nobody was.
So we didn't. We didn't
a slow start. We didn't get to the hotel till like 1 in the morning.
Anyways,
get out of here.
So we didn't have the full day there to explore. But would I go back? And not anytime soon. I think they need to work out the kinks and figure out the whole VR thing. I think it was beautiful, like the views, the way they put the lands together.
Yep.
Amazing.
Right.
But the rides were just not it.
Correct.
They weren't it. So save your money.
Yeah.
But Then that next day we went to go see the Rangers.
Let's go. Well, before we went and met our good buddies, the Evansons. We were stationed with them out in El Paso, and they happened to be stationed in Florida. So we reached out to them. They're also Texas folks, like yours truly. Sup. And Rangers fans. So we all met out in Tampa.
Pause there because
Pausing.
we were talking about you're from Texas. We met this business guy on the street. He's washing trash cans, and
Yeah.
you were like, "Hi, yeah." We're talking about it. He's like, "Oh, I had this made in Texas." You're like, "I'm from Texas," and Gordy's all, "Me too." You didn't hear him.
I didn't
he
hear
said-
that.
Yeah.
We were walking home from school yesterday.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You said, "I'm from Texas." He's all, "Me too." That's cute. You didn't hear it, but
That's
anyways,
fine.
Karen, we went to Tampa.
Yeah. Went to Tampa. So we met them in Tampa early, midday. I would say we got there, and we took your cousin Elena. I told her the only way that she was allowed to go is if she wore a Texas jersey, because she's essentially from Florida. She was born in Arizona here, but she left. I mean, she was young, huh?
I think she was like 5.
Yeah, she probably didn't remember living in Arizona. So she, grew up in Florida, and she went to UCF and, all that fun stuff. But she came to visit, and she was going to go to the game with us. And I was like, "You're only going," because we bought her ticket. So I was like, "You're only going if you wear this jersey." She was like, "Nah, whatever." She threw on the jersey. She didn't fight at all. So we all went.
But that was Noah's birthday. It was his 21st.
It was Noah's actual 21st birthday.
Mm-hmm.
So we went.
Went to the world's first Hooters.
Yeah, it was amazingly lackluster. It was just a regular Hooters. Yeah. I'm like, come on, dude! It's the first Hooters. It should be like
there was like no sign.
Historic
there was like
or something, right? Like it's Clearwater, Florida. Like,
yeah.
Imagine
there was nothing in there that's like we were the first Hooters.
Yeah, something neat.
Like or some kind of history thing or anything. Like it was just very.
It was like a booby museum or something, you know. No. It was like a shop, but everybody got a shop.
Yeah, it wasn't anything special.
It's pretty whack. I legit thought we were. I mean, it would have taken nothing but a quick Google to check, but yeah, it was nothing. Had breakfast first, and then we went to the Hooters for some drinks. We didn't eat at the Hooters, but we had some drinks. And then from there, that's when we went to the beach, met the Evansons, hung out with them for a couple hours on the beach.
Yeah, the Tampa
and
beach.
Then, the Tampa beach. Really
nice. Really nice beach.
The kids got to see the Gulf of America. What's up? And they got to, hang out. And then from there, we went to the game. We all geared up. They got the seats. Our seats were the all-you-can-eat, all-you-can-drink seats. So,
and if you know my husband.
Us and the crowd of 10 that we had. It was 10 of us total.
Yeah.
Right?
Well, and it's funny because, like, in that section, you have to have, like, special bracelets to go in that section. And those older ladies that were manning that area, anybody that would try to come in there, nope, can't be in here. Nope, this is special seating. Get out of here. Like, they were watching it like a hawk. It was hilarious. So people would try and sneak and sit in there. And, oh, no, they knew. They were watching like a hawk. I was like, I want to be the all-you-can-eat, all-you-can-drink ticket lady. Mm-hmm. Watching people at games and be like, no, get out.
The tattling Karens.
Yeah, it was funny. It was funny to watch.
It was legit, and we had our own little patio area with a bunch of like kind of like picnic tables, but single seating, not like the bench seating. So single seating, and it was humid, but it was an evening game. Rangers lost on a crazy play,
gosh, and they were winning. And
I know
it happened
thing.
like
so
in
crazy.
the blink of an eye.
Yeah.
When you
I thought we would walk around with a victory.
Oh my gosh, it was crazy. And then we had some like Tampa fans in front of us talking trash, but then they were like ended up being friends and helping get Gordy a ball. Yeah, so when we lost, because again we were winning, and then like a blink of an eye, I don't know, like it was the malfunction when like there's a what do you say, like a glitch?
A glitch in the matrix.
A glitch in the matrix, because we were watching and it was like, and like we lost.
Walk off. We're like.
But it wasn't even a walk-off home run. It wasn't a walk-off, it was a walk-off error.
Yeah.
And I'm like, what just happened? And Gordy just started bawling. Because we lost. Just started crying. And so there were so many people just, like, comforting him. And, like, I was like, it was so cute. But he just started crying. Yeah. David was hammered.
So it was all you could drink. They were giving out ice cold Michelob Ultras, Bud Lights, all the things, and they're the pint bottles, and it was hot, it was humid. Those things were going down beautifully. Let's just say me, Evanson, Noah, crushing them. Go back up.
I think you
Come back down.
honestly were the only one
I-
crushing them.
No, me and Evanson would go together to get the beers.
Oh, okay. So he just
Yeah.
held himself better.
No, he's just bigger than I am. He's a stud. Yep.
Sure.
Sure. Anyways, I was also drinking way before then. Let's be fair.
Sure.
Anyway, yeah, I remember getting back to the hotel. I remember leaving the game. I remember leaving the park, saying bye to the Evansons and whatnot. We're getting into the van and stuff like that, and then leaving. That's about where the lights turned off.
Yeah. When you started stumbling down the ramp to
Yep.
get to where the parking's at, I was
I
like,
remember
well, I'm gonna have to catch him.
Yep.
Because you decided it was a good idea to carry Gordy out of the park,
Mm-hmm.
and then
He
you're
was
like,
sad. We lost.
yeah, but then you were like all hot and sweating. You're like,
I was so
can't do
hot.
this. Grab him. I'm like, why did you pick him up? And I grab him like you're doing your little trot down the ramp to go. I was like, oh my gosh, I'm gonna have to drag this guy and carry Gordy.
Good times. And then the next
How many
day,
hot dogs did you eat?
4, maybe.
Well, you
I
were
don't even
gonna
think I
do
made it
the
to 4. We were gonna do the 999, but then they had this like, so it wasn't just all you can eat, like because they were also hosting like former MLB Tampa Bay Ray
alumni
like,
players.
alumni, yeah. So there was a ton of those guys there. So it wasn't just like the rinky dink, just the normal hot dog mustard ketchup thing. No, it was like gourmet, big old hot dogs, like
queso.
queso that you could put on there, and like I mean, when you load this bad boy up, it was like, oh my god.
But you could have not put all that stuff on it. You could
Yeah,
have
and
done
I
the
also could have not
999.
drank beers. Like, what was the point of that? We bought. Trust me, we got our money's worth out of just me with the beers and the hot dogs and it was
for sure.
it was pretty awesome. Pretzels, nachos. I mean, churros. It was all kinds of stuff. It was great. The setup was awesome. It unfortunately was at the Yankees spring training stadium because the Tampa Bay Rays stadium there in Tampa had gotten destroyed the year before due to the ooh, yawning, am I boring you?
I mean,
The year before during a hurricane, and it ripped the whole roof off. And it was so that's where we went. But yeah, great experience, great time. Next day we get up and back to Universal. This time we go to the normal park, right? It was just
we went to, I was gonna say Treasure Island. Island of Adventures is the park that we went.
That's a great place.
Yeah, it was
Vegas.
fun. We exposed Gordy to some like high thrill rides. He was.
Let me tell you, and I gotta say, okay, out of the three boys that you birthed, by far he is the bravest when it comes to like
at that age, yeah.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
But
like,
I think the other
that
two
age,
boys
the
were
boys would've
coddled so
never-
much at that age,
Yeah.
like smaller. They were very coddled, very like they were the first grandkids, the first baby, so everybody was just like super overprotective of them always, which is not their fault. And
Of
so I
course.
think that caused a little bit of that like fear.
Obviously,
and
they're significantly better now as teenagers, but
right, yeah,
Gordy,
it's a lot better
we're
now.
like, you're getting on this, and he'd look at him like, all right. I mean,
At first he wouldn't. Like we went. There's some things that he's just like, no, and I'm like, you're gonna be fine. It's all pretend. This is all pretend.
That's a scary in a sense of like the characters, not so much.
Yeah,
like
well,
the
that one was the
ride
Kong
itself.
one. We get into the Kong ride, and it's just like this temple, and it's all dark,
big
and
old
lightning and thunder.
big old
And I was like
gigantic
freaking
mutant
out
gorilla.
myself, but we just walked him through it, and he ended up really liking it. Like it was really
So
cool.
Fun. He wanted to get in line all the roller coasters. He was only slightly bummed because we did warn him ahead of time, like, these are the roller coasters that you can't ride because you're just too short. And he's already saying, like, when am I going to be tall enough? Because I want to go ride them.
Yeah.
So he's ready for those. Let's see. Hopefully that kind of thing sticks. But
oh my gosh, the one though that I felt a little bad on was the that log water ride we went on. It was a really big dip. Like, again, Disney people, I want to say it was like maybe 3 times the size of Splash Mountain.
yeah.
So the first one we go down is a smaller one, but still big. And he just gets splashed and he had to sit. They weren't like, he couldn't just sit with me. Like, we were separated in these seats. So he's by himself. We go down in this big, just wall of water covers us, and he's crying, and I'm like, "You're okay, buddy?"
Yeah,
Like
he got
he cups
hit in
his
the
eye. He's like,
mouth
"I'm
with
done.
friggin'
Are we done? Is this over?" And it ride literally just started.
Yeah,
I
yeah,
had
it
no
was
idea
immediate.
what was coming either. Like, because then it went into the dark, and it
And
dropped
we
some
were
more.
soaked, and it was at the very beginning of the ride. Like,
Yes,
it was
soaking
disgusting. His
wet.
shoes.
But he survived,
I'm
and
wearing
we
tenny
survived.
runners.
We had to buy sandals.
Bought sandals at Universal, so I wouldn't be walking around in soggy shoes. Though.
It was well, and you're not gonna dry there. The humidity,
No.
there's no way. There's no way.
If anything, your clothes are getting wetter,
Yeah.
absorbing more water. It's dumb. But that day, I mean, besides the heat and of course walking around again, I have bad extremities. Everything hurts. Is what it is.
Yeah.
But other than that,
Well, that was the second day we went on all the water rides. Because the first day when we went with Chris and Serena, our friends
oh
from
yeah,
California
yeah.
came
Chris
and
and
visited us.
Serena met us. Hi guys. They flew down the evening of the baseball game and met us the next morning. And
went to Universal with us. We got to ride the Hagrid's. That one
yeah, that was
one of
cool.
my-
I got to ride that one with Chris.
Yeah,
That one was pretty neat.
that's one of my favorites.
Yeah, and I didn't get any butterbeer. And don't get me like I don't want this to be confused as if I was disappointed that I did not get to get butterbeer. No, the first time we went to Universal in California, same guy, buddy Chris, was like, "Oh, we got to go to the Harry Potter land. We got to get butterbeer," and I was like, "Sign me up! I'm down. Butterbeer, Pilsner, I don't care. Whatever. Let's go get something to drink." When we get there, I had never seen the Harry Potter movies. Let's start there. And we go to the little stand thing, and I see kids in line, and I'm like, "What kind of beer is this?" They're like, "Well, I mean, it's like root beer, but it's like the movie butterbeer." I'm like, "This isn't real beer." No, no, man. It's like a soda type. Man, you dragged me all the way across the park. I mean, we like bobbed and weaved all the way through the park to come and get a soda. They're like, "Well, you could take it to the bar and get a shot or something put in there." I was like, "I could also go to the bar and just get a beer. You guys are tripping." So I was like, "No, I'm not doing it." And then I tasted the butterbeer. I'm like, I guess it's kind of like butterscotch.
Yeah. Yeah.
I was like, that's all right. So then when we went to the one in Florida, all of them were like, "We want to go get a butterbeer." I'm like, "I want to go get a regular."
But you knew that where the bar was at that point. 'Cause
Correct.
it's similar
I
to the
scoped it out
world.
immediately.
It's similar to
Yes.
the world in California, so you knew exactly where to go to get
Yes,
your
because
beer.
butterbeer, no way, even if you are a butterbeer fan, is worth darting across an entire freaking amusement park. It's one of those things like if you see it and you're like, "Oh, sweet, a churro," and you get one, right? Ooh, cool, butterbeer stand. Then you can get one. All the way, you make that a destination? Nah, I'm out.
Some
Yeah,
people
you
are
have
Harry
it.
Potter
Yeah,
fans.
hey, and some people are nerds. I get it. It's cool. Whatever. I don't care. Pour me a beer in a Dallas Cowboys cup. I'd be like, "Oh, we gotta go get the ones with the Dallas Cowboys." I get it. Same thing. I'm gonna be all excited. That little we saw it on the the Instagram store or whatever. It was the like liquor bottle holder and had like the Longhorn on there, and basically you just put like a little Longhorn on. Yeah, sign me up. I'm 100%. I'm easily sold. So I get it, but I'm just not the one for butterbeer.
Yeah. It's good, but it's not beer.
And we kept getting on that train.
Yeah, the
Going
Harry
back and
Potter
forth from the
train.
lands.
It takes you from Universal Studios to Islands of Adventure.
Took me a killer nap on one of those.
Yeah.
That was nice. We need headrests on that. Just throwing that out there. Universal. Some headrests.
You're supposed to be awake and watch what's going on in the train.
Okay,
It's
but
an
the sixth
interactive
time we get
train.
in, I seen it. I seen it. We're good. I don't need another one. Yeah, we enjoyed the parks. That was a lot of fun.
Yeah. I forgot the name of the guy that got us drunk at the Jurassic Park bar. When we got off the ride, we went to go get a drink, and he poured it. I forget his name.
Oh, he didn't get us drunk, but yes, he bought.
He got me drunk. I was definitely drunk. He like triple poured whatever he poured for me. Dimitri.
Was it Dimitri?
It was Dimitri.
Oh man, Chris would have known me.
Yeah,
Dimitri. Yeah, this guy is like the coolest bartender in the little kiosk.
He's the best seller of the alcohol, but he heavy poured. I got a slushie, and I'm pretty sure half of it was alcohol because the slushie didn't last.
Mix.
It just went straight. Oh man, it was great.
Yeah, no, that was awesome. When we went back, tried to get because it was no line when we went the first time. When we went back because we got like the souvenir cups, and you get like a half off refill or $10 off or whatever. I don't know. Every drink's like $20. And he was there, but there was like 70 people on the line this time. I'm like,
Yeah, because they all know.
yeah. I was like, let's just go back to a different bar. Let's go get something else. I tried to get something to drink everywhere we went because it's the only thing that helps my knee and my back. But
You
yeah,
said your needs. I was
my
like,
knee.
ooh,
Oh, also needs.
someone has a problem.
Also needs. But
So
whatever. Yeah.
yeah, it was fun. I like the other two Universal lands. The rides were cool.
Well, speaking of the Jurassic Park ride, I got to ride that with the boys, but we did it
The
like little
Velocicoaster.
kids. Yeah, we did it like little kids. We were like, we're not going together. Let's just do the single ride, like single rider, because single rider, you sprint through that line.
Mm-hmm.
And I mean, yeah, we didn't get to go like in the same row or any of that stuff, but I mean, you know, you get off and you're like, hey, that was awesome.
Yeah.
And yeah, it was a lot of fun. We did that for a couple of the coasters,
Yeah.
just us three, and
I
that
had
was
to
a lot of
stop the
fun.
coasters.
Yeah, because you got all
you know.
vertigoed and.
Yeah. I think we talked about the concussion I got back on our last episode or the episode before that. And feeling better, not having so many, and then I get on the Hulk ride, which is amazing and cool. But yeah, I think I jacked up my head again. So after that, I got like the vertigo kicked in, and it just was bad. So
What was the drop ride that we went on? That me and the boys went on.
the Doom ride,
Was it Doom?
Dr. Doom.
Was that what that was?
Yeah.
Oh, the lame, Doctor Lame. That whack. I mean, when we were
Me
done,
and
we're
Gordy
like,
were watching from the bottom.
yeah. I was like, how is this a ride? It felt like you're basically like in a fast elevator. Like it was just like, okay, you didn't even drop, and it was lame. 2 thumbs down. Everything else, the Hulk one, that was pretty cool.
Yeah.
Would we do the? Did we do the Spider-Man, or is that the one we had to leave?
No, we never got to do the Spider-Man.
Yeah. No, we
Because
did.
we were in line and then it broke down.
Yeah, we were like, we ain't doing this again.
Yeah, we were waiting. Gordy did actually pretty good in the lines.
Yeah.
Like, of course, for being 5, like having to distract him, or
I mean, in
you
fairness,
could
we
tell
had
when.
fans. We had,
Yeah, but
his-
you could tell when he was tired. You could
Yeah.
tell when he was hungry. You could tell all those things. But for the most part, he did really well
Yeah, he
going
did.
through the parks and waiting in some of the lines. Even some of the lines, he would just wait with us, and then we would do the rider switch. And so he did really well, just chilling.
Yeah, he'd just hang out.
Yeah.
And then I'd sit with him, and he's like, "Is mom back yet?" Like he's looking, but he wanted not because he was like impatient, but he just wanted to see like when she was going to come back.
Yeah.
In the cart. So that was cool.
It's a good experience. And then the next day we went to Daytona.
Daytona Beach,
Daytona
man.
Beach.
Yeah, all of us, we drove up. It was probably about an hour and a half drive. So we drove, again, Chris, Serena, they came with us. Drove all the way up there, and
it started, a storm was coming in. So we're like, well, let's go eat.
yeah.
So we went to this barbecue joint. And so I told Mariano, I was like, let's see if there's any like shark activity around here. Because, me.
Just to see
Me
what
and
kind of...
beaches and like worst case scenario, overthinking.
Did you say beaches?
Beaches.
Mm.
All the things that I overthink when it comes to water
Yep.
because, and so he looks it up and he's like, did you know Daytona Beach is the shark capital of the world?
Shark bite capital of the world.
Shark
bite capital of the world.
Capital of the world.
Yep.
This beach that we're about to go to is the shark bite capital of the world. And I was like,
It had 36 bites, and I hate when
last summer.
people call it, yeah, last summer, not like overall. It was just last
36 bites
Yeah.
at that beach. The beach were 36 shark bites.
Yeah.
Ooh-ah. At that beach.
Ooh-ah.
Like, one is unheard of. 36 and the water that we're about to go in.
Yeah.
And like my fear of the ocean, my fear of water. And I'm like, oh, well, I'm going to die.
Even,
Like, I was just
even when
like-
we were at Vandenberg, when we were stationed over there in California, it said, like, be careful, shark bites had been known. And then, like, last year, 3 people got bit. And we were like, oh, that's
Hell
3
no.
too many.
That's-
No way.
Yeah.
Yeah, 36.
Yeah, 36 bites. And so, we go in and like, it was like all these warnings, like don't splash around. Don't, because
Get
then
in
you'll
the
look like
murky
an injured
water.
animal. Don't get in the murky water. Don't, so all these things. And all of a sudden we get in there, the water's murky. Everybody's splashing around. I'm like, we're gonna
This
die.
is
So I
literally the recipe for a shark bite.
heavily debated like going in that water, but it was so hot outside and the water was so nice. And I was like, you know what, God, if it's my turn to get bit by a shark, that'll be a good story, I guess.
Fine.
Fine. And so we went in the water. The water's super nice. We had a good time. No one got bit by sharks.
Nobody.
However, the kids had gotten these floaties, and Layla's just in this like what is a
Unicorn?
unicorn floating around, and all of a sudden the lights are like beep 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 beep. I'm like, holy fuck! Like there's something going on.
What happened?
What's going on? Sorry, I just cussed.
Ooh.
Because of course I was thinking freaking sharks.
Yep.
Like we're gonna die. And I was like, get in, get out of the water, get out of the water. And
But I
so
was
we're
thinking, they're
looking.
not talking to us.
Yeah,
That's what I was thinking. But he was looking. I
he was
mean,
looking at our direction. So I was like, okay, so
mind
we've
you, it was
got
like 50 yards away.
right. But I'm like, okay, is it closing? Like, what's happening? And so Noah, being the ex-lifeguard,
Goes over to him.
goes over to him. He's like, so hey, what's going on? And I guess so the kids,
Is that how
Mariano and
Noah talks?
Layla, were on the floaties and they were about to float out into a riptide.
Yeah, it was going to pull them out
It was
into
going
the
to pull them
ocean.
out to the ocean. And we're like, oh,
Apparently, they're
okay.
trained to see that kind of activity in the water, and they're like, "Get out,
Yep.
scoot up."
Yep. So
So yeah,
other than that, no
Saved us.
one had any issues
Yeah.
with sharks. Thank the Lord. Because yeah, I was like, yeah, imagine that getting bit by a shark.
Yeah.
That would be my luck, honestly, to get to have that happen to me.
yeah, but I mean, it was the water was great. The bathroom outside of the changing station was disgusting, just bad. Ugh, that was awful.
Yeah, I didn't use that. We didn't use that. We tried off. Then we went to the Buc-ee's
Yeah, we went to Buc-ee's out
in
there. And,
Florida.
yep.
There's a Buc-ee's, so then that's where I changed and did all my. It's like, take me to the Buc-ee's.
Yeah, we went. I mean, it was right there. It was probably 10 minutes away. We got to
Yeah.
hang out in Buc-ee's for a little bit. And then introduce our friends from California to the Buc-ee's. They were pretty blown away.
Yeah.
It's pretty neat. Because I remember
No,
when we
they've been
went.
to Buc-ee's
No,
before.
they hadn't. Remember because that was the whole conversation because it was so far out of the way of what we were going to do. It was like an hour away
That's right.
in the opposite direction.
That's right.
We were on a road trip, and that's why we didn't go.
That's
and that
right.
was that's what the conversation. Because even whenever Serena got there, because I thought that was a discussion of like, did we take y'all when we went through Texas? And we hadn't because we drove down to Corpus Christi.
Yeah.
We didn't pass one.
Yeah.
So
It was really
this
fun.
one we did have the opportunity, and we went and got food and
Beaver nuggets.
beaver nuggets and snackies and all kinds of stuff. And made our way back, and yeah, I mean, that was the end of that night. The next day we had planned on like going back to Tampa or to another beach or whatever. And I was talking to you. I was like, dude, I'm tired. I'm ready to just like, can we just sit at the pool or whatever? And then Chris Serena, they were staying at a resort that was across from ours, and their pool was cool. I mean, they had a grotto thing, like one of them rock waterfall splashing things, and the pool was huge and had a bar and restaurant and all that stuff. So we're like, we're going to theirs. So instead of that, we went to there and we got our lounge chairs and we literally hung out there the entire day.
It was nice.
And
It was nice having a
relaxing.
relaxing, chill pool day.
Just doing nothing, and we ended up staying there. I mean, till they closed, basically, right? Yeah, and that was it. Noah ended up flying back with us the next day. He came back to Tucson and spent the whole month of June out here. We didn't do a whole lot of activities while we were out here. I mean,
No, basically just seeing family and hanging out.
yeah,
It's just and like I shut my phone off. Like I went social media blackout. So like spending the whole time with the family and just experiencing all of that, having the gang back together, and it was really nice. We had to, being able to spend all the time seeing the kids and Bubba back with Gordy and all those things. So it was really fun and really nice to have it.
Yeah, so that was cool. We did go to El Paso to go to a concert when we watched. It was me. Well, all of us went, but to the concert itself, it was me, Daniel, Nicole, and then Noah. And like, don't get me wrong, I love live music, and I know a few Blue October songs, but literally throughout the whole concert, I was just like, I don't know this one. I don't know this one. And all three of them that I went with were all singing along and like, yeah. Like, I'm gonna go get another beer. And I went to like the furthest bar. So, it was fine. And then but that was cool. That trip was cool. Josh and Marissa met us down in El Paso because the girls had a soccer tournament, and we stayed in the same hotel. So that first night, we actually all just kind of hung out on the patio, and we're just reminiscing. We did Josh and I, best friend in the whole world. We've known each other since we were like 13, but we actually started hanging out when we were 16 because he started working at Taco Villa with us out in Odessa. Shout out. And that's when we actually
Pretty sure we
started.
talked about Taco Villa
Taco
before.
Villa's the best, man. This is the best. So that's where we actually started hanging out and became, good friends. Ultimately, best friends. One of the longest friends I've ever had. And it just never fails. Anytime I come into town or, to go hang out with him or, visit mom or doing whatever, I'll tell him, like, let's get a few beers. We'll hang out at the house. He's like, all right, I got to work tomorrow, or I got to, we got this to do tomorrow. We got that to do tomorrow. You got me till 10 o'clock max. And that is, it's basically a joke at this point, but we try to make it serious. It's like, okay, 10 o'clock max. And then, we're mid conversation at 9:58 and one beer had just cracked. And it's like, all right, okay, seriously, 11 max, dude. I got to go to work tomorrow. All right, we got game, whatever. And there's no different. Exactly what happened.
Mm-hmm.
We get there and it's, I want to say late 8, almost 9, probably.
They're like, we're just gonna have a couple.
We're just gonna have a couple drinks and then we're gonna
Just
head in
couple,
because
and
they
we're
have
heading in.
the tournament the next morning, and it's super hot, especially in El Paso. It's the girls have I think 3 games each, and it's 2 of them. So we get out there
And we drink.
and we start drinking, and
And
then
9 o'clock comes around.
well then Marissa's like, I'm gonna go put the girls to bed. You guys hang out here. I'm gonna come right back, and it's like she's not coming back because that's. Especially the moms, like I'm gonna go put the kids to bed, and then they never
That's
come
my
back.
favorite line.
2 minutes later, here comes more. Sitting back down, get another drink, and Josh even said, like, all right, listen, max 10 o'clock. God, I think we stayed out till like 12:30,
Yeah,
almost
it got
1 o'clock in
pretty
the
late.
morning. Yeah, just
I wouldn't say
drinking.
1. I think it was like 12. But either way, it was like, okay, now we're done after this. I'm gonna just have some more. That's typical. That's how
Yeah.
it always goes. Like, oh, we're done after this. I'm like, you guys are just BSing at this point. You know that we're going to be out here all night.
Excuse me, sorry.
You know that you're going to be out here all night. That never works.
Yeah, never. And it didn't. And sure enough, that's exactly what happened.
Yeah.
But hey, we are pro dads. And what did that man do whenever he had to get up to go to that freaking
Straight
soccer
up,
tournament?
showed up.
He
All
got
the
up,
things.
put all the gear into the bag, and we went and caught one of the games.
Yep.
Every year. It never fails. If someone has something to do tomorrow, just don't hang out with me because it's a bad idea.
It is a bad idea, as
And
most of you know, because you
this-
probably have had that experience already. He's peer pressure, and he will peer pressure you till you. I mean, you could say no, no, no. He's going to continue to ask you. I'm like, babe, leave them alone. He's like, no, it's
they're
fine.
adults, bro.
They're adults, and
Yeah.
he will. So
This ain't high school.
I'm
You
telling
literally have your own car
can
and your own
tell-
house.
Just keep telling him no. You can tell him no. It's okay.
Do they though?
No, everybody just falls into the peer
Yeah.
pressure. Not me.
I am a delight. People like hanging out with me, especially drinking with me. What can I say? I'm a good time.
Allegedly.
Yeah. I'm going off of what people say. I'm not. This is what people tell me.
I don't know. I haven't heard anybody actually
Heard it
say
through the
that.
grapevine.
They do keep showing up.
They
though,
do keep
so.
showing up. Come on. Like, if that doesn't speak, what do they say? Actions are louder than words. There
Yeah.
you go.
Yeah.
There you go.
This is true.
Yeah.
We just discovered the beatbox. I don't know if we've talked about that on here.
I don't know, but
We might have. Yeah, those things.
it's not what you guys think. It's
are-
not a boombox. It's not one of them big old 1980s radio.
Or like
that you
beatbox.
would- Yeah. It's not. It's also not that.
Yeah,
It
that
is
it's
a
not that. It's
monstrosity
a
in a wine
drink.
box bottle.
It's like a boxed wine, but
Mhm.
like delicious. Doesn't taste like wine. It
Mm-mm.
tastes like a juice, and it gets you pretty messed up pretty fast.
It's
So
11%
try.
alcohol.
It's pretty crazy.
Yeah.
But yeah, we discovered that. We've been drinking those.
Right, because then we had kind of a birthday / going back home party for Noah, so all the
Mhm.
family could come to the house, so they could say hi and bye, and
Yeah.
of course, wish him a happy birthday and all that stuff. And
Did we sing karaoke that night?
Yes.
No.
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 I
It was a
don't
different
remember.
night. See, those beatboxes will mess you
I
up,
know.
man.
That's what I'm saying. I don't remember. But
We did do karaoke recently.
Mm-hmm.
Man, see, my brain is like, "Nope, probably the beatboxes."
Yeah.
Yeah, I think that's a lot of the things we've just been doing. Summers, just hanging out and having some good times. Because kids are back in school already.
Yep. Gordy
Well,
started this past Monday.
Mariano and Gordy. Gordy's first grade. Mariano's a junior.
Junior.
I know, it's so
The
crazy.
age gap is what just kills me.
Yeah. Well, Layla will be a senior this
Yep.
year, and
Mhm.
Cristiano's going to freshman year.
Freshman, junior, senior, first grade.
Yeah, so it's just crazy. All this like the summer did go by really fast. To be fair, our kids have like a modified year-round schedule,
Yeah.
which I did not mind at all.
No.
I do
not
not mind at
It's
all.
great.
And so yeah, it feels like summer's over.
Mm-hmm.
So like jumping back heavily into
Football.
football.
What up?
Football every day of the week.
Yeah. Well, Monday. Yeah, of the
That's what
weekdays.
okay,
Monday through
weekday.
Friday. Yeah. Monday through Friday. This has already been. Tonight is the end of week 2, and we're gone. Listen.
Can we do funky Fridays and like have them like warm up and dance and party? I think that'd be fun. I'm just
Probably
thinking about it.
So
He always shuts down my fun ideas.
probably not. We could do probably not. Anyways,
Ugh.
listen, I'm
Or
trying to win a
what
city
is that
championship
song?
here.
What
This
is that
what
song?
it's
No,
about.
no. What is that song in the bar they play and you have to take a shot every time Thunder? Na 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 na. Thunder. So every time it says thunder, you need to do it up down or something
A
like
push
that.
up? Oh,
Or a push up.
they would die.
Oh my gosh, that would be so funny.
I'm not against
Just
that one.
let's see.
I'm
There
not
you go.
against that one. See, now you're having good ideas. All right.
I always have good ideas. Oh
Anyways,
wait, let me document that right now.
What?
Everybody, David admitted that I had a good idea.
It only took you 10 and a half years. Congratulations. So,
Anyways, it's documented,
here
so
at
you can never say that I haven't had a good idea.
Here at our
Just had a good
21
idea.
year togetherness anniversary, then you could also come up with your second good idea.
No, listen,
that's
because
apparently
I
how
have a
far
lot
we
of good
are.
ideas. You never admit to it. You just go along with the idea.
I think
You
it's the
just
opposite.
will
Actually,
never admit.
I feel like it's the
that I have
opposite.
good
You just
ideas.
utilize my.
And I'm like, hey, how about
This
this?
is
He's
what
like,
I thought of.
absolutely not. That's horrible. And then like 10
You have
minutes later, you're doing
terrible ideas.
whatever I said for you to
It's
do.
not my fault. You have terrible ideas. If you would listen to
And
me
then you
more.
make them your own, and then you do them right. Drinking stupid ice. Stupid ice in your cup.
It's not
I
stupid.
don't know why that irritates me so much.
Yeah, it's weird.
When you're drinking over there and we're recording and you're drinking, it's all. I'm like,
Pretty sure it's not how it sounds.
It is. It is very
anyways,
loud. I can hear it. I'm sure
with
they
the
hear
football team, this is Gordy's second year of flag football.
it.
This is my first year head coaching his team.
Mm-hmm.
And so far, so good. But the thing is, if you know anything about me, if you've been part of any of my teams as far as football goes, because I've been coaching football for several years, ever since Noah was little. And I coach all levels of football as if we're getting ready to play for the state championship.
Like you're at Friday Night Lights.
Friday Night Lights.
Gonna lose anyways.
Yep. And you're 5 years old. I'm treating you like an 18-year-old. And you probably already drove to practice, even though you literally just turned 5.
Yeah.
We have one kid on the team. Bless his heart.
He's so cute.
He's adorable.
He's very emotional.
Yes, very emotional. This is his first year. He just turned 5. And he cries a lot, and he wants to go to his mom a lot.
Which is kind of like Gordy.
Right, but Gordy was like, I ain't doing this. This is stupid. I hate it. And he'll cry, and he'll just be done.
Yeah.
This kid, on the other hand, he cries, and in the middle of crying, he's like, "Are we almost done?" And I'm like, "No, we still have a little bit. Get back in there." He's okay, and then just turn back around and line back up.
Yes,
and run the play.
He'll look at me
come
too.
back to you.
Can I go to my ball? Yeah, but you're doing great. Okay, you're doing so great. Okay,
with a big smile and
go,
crying.
you got this. Okay, and he goes and he does it and he does good, and then comes back. Are we done now? Nope. But he does. It's so funny. He's so cute.
A lot of these kids I've coached before. Some of them were on my baseball team from this past spring, and going into it, I even said, like, I don't know, the athleticism was there, but, not a lot of them have played football. But I think they're going to be good. And one of the big things with us is the fact that if you are trying to put your kid on the winning football team and, like, what you do want to go after a state championship, I made the joke that, we're out here training for a state championship. That is inaccurate. That's 100% inaccurate. That's not how I coach my teams. What I do when I coach my teams is I just want you to get better. I want you to learn the game of football and hopefully fall in love with the game of football. And at the end of the season, if you're better than you were when you first stepped foot on my field, then it's a win. I don't care if we go winless. I don't care if we go undefeated. It doesn't matter. I want all my kids to be able to play as much as they want to play. and I want everybody to learn as much as they can, and not everybody feels that way in this
Yeah, it's
age
some
group.
drama. I mean, it's
It's
always like
wild.
youth football has always been drama, but what we do, and I want like the positive out of it, is like building the little community for Gordy,
Mm-hmm.
which is fun to see.
Yeah.
Like I was telling you about being in this community that we're in. The kids are playing baseball together, kids are playing football together, playing soccer together,
Going to
going to
school together.
school together.
Mm-hmm.
And that for me, I just love that for Gordy because now he has these little like, but everybody loves and knows Gordy. Everybody, like no matter where we go,
Yep.
everybody's like Gordy, and we're like, oh my gosh! Like when we went to open house for Gordy, this mom was like, oh my god, Gordy, you're here! Did you know this person could be in your classes? Like didn't address you or I at all,
No.
at
She
all.
was like a volunteer.
Yeah, she was volunteering
Yeah.
and like had the school shirt on and everything,
Right.
but didn't address us not once. She was just
She
talking.
came from,
She's like,
so it's a brand new school
yes,
that just opened up behind her house, and there, a lot of the kids that were going to his old school feed this one because, of course, it's the same neighborhood. So yes, everybody knows and loves, and yeah, Gordy's,
Yeah.
he's like his daddy. He's very
yeah,
likable.
it
What are
was
you gonna do?
funny. And he's just like, yeah, whatever.
Yeah.
He's already got an award the first week.
He got
already got
recognition, not so much an award,
recognition.
but recognition.
because he picked up trash.
He comes, but
Without
he
being
comes to me
asked?
yesterday after school, and he's like, "Dad, I got caught," and I was like, "You're 6 years old. You got caught doing what? Like, what are you talking about?" And he's like, "I got caught. I was being sidewinder strong." I was like, "That sounds like a good thing. Carry on." He goes, "Yeah, I was picking up trash," and they said Gordy H on the announcements, so that was really cool. And I was like, "Yeah, that's neat, man." So yeah, this is his first week, and he's already getting
He's already
recognition.
getting recognized.
Yeah,
He's
so.
gonna be the popular kid. Like we're gonna have to get a house where he can have like parties in high school.
No, we don't have to. We have a regular house, and that could just happen. We don't have to get
Well,
a
I'm
house
saying
for
we need to
parties.
get the
It can just be
house
a
that has a
regular
pool.
house.
The pool. The house with the
Anyways.
pool. Just saying.
Yeah. None of our kids have friends.
The older ones don't have friends.
None of them.
Gordy
Yeah.
has all the
Like
friends.
a friend.
Yeah.
Well, yeah. I mean, same again. I got along
You
with
know,
everybody. I
I'm
hung
not
out with
gonna-
everybody when I was in high school.
I'm not gonna like be upset about that. Just focus on school.
Yeah, that's
get through.
okay. Well, like
Don't get
hey,
in trouble.
if they were crushing straight A's, I'd be like, all right, yeah, I get it. But that's not happening either. So, you're failing on both ends. But whatever.
No,
Yeah.
no, they're
Whatever.
great kids.
No. Hey, whoa.
Anyways.
Why are you defending something that wasn't accused? No, they're great. No, you said they weren't great, dude. Stop.
Well, I
But
think
that
it's about
leads us to now. We are going to do our absolute best because we really enjoy this, and I think the
Yes.
people that actually listen to this also enjoy this because y'all are continuing to download and
Thanks.
listen. Yeah, thanks. So we'd like to keep and continue to build this a little bit better and be more focused again. It's a lot easier with the kids being back in school. The
Yeah.
routines, actual bedtimes, actual wake up times.
Yeah.
It's a lot harder whenever you're getting up at 8:30, 9 o'clock in the morning on a Tuesday because it's summer and you're like, well, there goes half the day already.
And I think we all do better on routines.
Mhm.
So
100%.
it's back to the norm. But also like let us know what you want us to talk about
Yeah.
or bring up, or if you want to be on the show,
Sure.
let us know.
Let us know. Yeah.
Yeah.
But with that said, we will be, focusing more on this and we'll see how that goes. But other than that, do you have any send offs?
Yeah, no, can you tell them the chicken joke?
That's
That one,
weird that you've
listen,
never heard that.
listen. Just because normally
Well, that's the answer.
your jokes, and I'm just like, oh my god. I roll my eyes. Like, when we're first together, all your jokes hilarious. After
Yeah.
you've been with someone for a long time,
Ah,
you're just
it's
like,
hard- yeah, it's-
okay, all right.
And that's the
But-
worst because that's what I'm known for. It's
But-
hilarious.
This one, we were walking to school, and you told,
So
or walking
what-
to pick up Gordy, and you told, I literally like,
Yeah, Miss
laughed out
Shannon,
loud. But you told me before you told Miss
The
Shannon.
stopping guard, the crossing guard
Yeah.
lady with the thing. Said, "Why does the chicken cross the road?"
Wait, but set it up.
Yeah. that's
Wait,
what-
wait. This is the joke.
I said, "Hey, babe, why did the chicken cross the road?"
Why?
Because. It's funny because everybody tries to answer first. They always try to say like to get to the other side or and they try to like I don't know in the middle of their trying to come up with something. That's when you hit them with the because. And yeah, it's a winner. You guys feel free to use it as your own. By all means, you
Yeah.
don't have to give me any credit because I don't know where the heck I got it from. But I sure as heck didn't make that up. So I got it from somewhere. But anyways, that's going to be our time for today's episode. Thank you guys so much for sticking around and getting to the next one. And hopefully you'll get bombarded with a bunch of episodes here in the next few weeks. But we will talk to you soon. You don't have to go home, but you got to get out of here because we got stuff to do.
Okay, bye.
Bye.